In this next video, in my series of percentages, we're going to be looking at simple interest. If you haven't done so already, go and check out the videos on percentage of amounts and increasing and decreasing by percentage, because that will help with this video. Interest is money paid to you from the bank as a bonus for using their services. Simple interest is different to compound interest. The next video will be on compound interest. Simple interest is interest which doesn't change over time. So we work out the amount paid in the first year, and that will always be the same amount. So in this example, we're paying $5,000 at 10% simple interest per annum. Per annum means per year. So let's work out 10% of 5,000. If you have a calculator, you can divide it by 10. If you don't, obviously divide it by 10 anyway. $500. Some examples might be easier to use a calculator. This, very easy just to divide by 10. That means that every year the bank is paying you $500. So after, let's say, 5 years, the amount we'll have in our bank is the initial $5,000, and then we have 5 payments of $500. So it's $5,000 plus $2,500, or $7,500. Let's say I wanted to know how long it would take to make $100,000. So how long will it be until I get $100,000 in my account? Well, I have my $5,000 initially, and each year I'm getting $500, and I'm going to have X number of years to make $100,000. So what we're going to do is we'll subtract the 5,000, we'll solve this equation. 500x is 100,000 minus 5,000, which is 95,000. You can divide through by 500 and be left with 19. Let's take another example. Let's say that I'm putting $3,000 in my bank account and I'm going to be paid 7% interest, simple interest, per year. And I want to know how much I'm going to make after 12 years. So what I do is I take my initial amount, 3,000, and I work out 7%. So I can get my calculator, I do 3,000 times 0.07, and it gives me 210. Or you can work out 1%, which is 30, times it by 7, 210. That means I'm getting $210 every year, and I want to do that for 12 years. So I do 3,000 plus 210 times 12. So 3,000 plus 210 times 12, giving me a grand total of $5,520 in my bank account. You can do exactly the same thing as percentages and years change. Just remember that with simple interest, the amount you're being paid each year by the bank doesn't change. When we have compound interest, which is going to be next video, that percentage does change. When we have compound interest, which is going to be our next video, the amount of interest you're getting paid changes based on how much you have in the bank each year. So be sure to look out for that video.